everyone, this is Money Mom. Welcome to the channel and Merry Christmas to everyone. I got an email from one of you that wanted me to do Christmas in July, so I'm going to briefly talk about how can you prepare for Christmas in July for coming up in December, because before you know it, the holiday's going to hit us. Some people do celebrate Christmas and they do like to budget for it. Some people keep it very low, some people don't celebrate it at all. But I'm just going to go over some very basic, easy tips and things that you can do right now so you're better prepared. So I'm going to get right into it. And by the way, if you have any more requested videos, ideas, please email me. My email's on the About page. I love them. I'll do them on Saturdays. Keep the ideas coming. More ideas, the better. So first thing is go through all of your decorations. If you have Christmas clothing, cards, lights, and do you have enough, you think, for next year? Are there things that you want to donate? Do you even think you want to budget any money for this stuff? Because a lot of times people will budget for gifts, which is great. The average American spends about $1,000 on Christmas gifts to give gifts to everybody. But people forget about, am I going out to eat? What about extra groceries I may buy? What about cards, postage, shipping things? That's something else. And any specialty foods you may want to buy. You know, like I mentioned, clothing, shoes, you know, if you go out for entertainment activities, maybe a special Christmas play, people forget to set aside money for that if they want to spend money on that. So think about all of that, and what do you have at home now? Do you think you want to budget for anything else? Which brings me to number 2. Set a realistic budget for you. Some people set a $3,000 budget, some set $1,000, and this is with everything. And this budget must include all those things I mentioned. Your clothing, if you buy holiday clothing, any kind of decorations, which includes outdoor lights, postage, cards, gifts, entertainment, groceries, meals out, all of that stuff. Think about anything you may want to spend and what is actually important to you. And if you have a small budget, that's okay. Unfortunately, I think the holidays places a lot of stress on people because they feel a lot of obligations. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm at the stage of my life where I don't feel obligated as much anymore. I'm going to give you an example. It's a little off topic. My daughter just had her birthday. There was absolutely nothing she wanted for her birthday, so I didn't buy her a gift. Now, if there was something she wanted, I'd be happy to get it for her. It doesn't have to be at her birthday, so all I did was I made her a homemade cake, and I think it cost, with all the ingredients, $3, so that's what I spent. If somebody wants something, it doesn't mean I have to buy it for them on a holiday. I can buy it any time of year. So I think we can enjoy holidays without spending any money or very little money. I think you guys would agree. So set a budget that's realistic for you. And when you're doing this, think about last year and the year before. How did you feel about your spending? Did you feel like you overspent in any area? Like you might look back and go, yeah, I bought way too many groceries and I had all these leftovers. Or, you know what? There's 2 friends that I like them, but I just don't want to exchange with them anymore because I end up getting things I don't even use. And then right now would be a good time to have a discussion with those friends. Call up Sally, call up Mary, and say, hey, I love you ladies, but can we instead maybe go look at Christmas lights, or come to my house, I'll make us dinner and we'll watch a Christmas movie instead of doing gifts. So think about what you want to budget and what do you want to cut back on. Are there areas you think you need to increase your budget? Think about that for number 2. Just put your thinking cap on. Doesn't mean you have to make a decision right now. Number 3, start saving now. Even a little bit, you know, whatever you can save. Let's say you decide that you want to spend $300, and that's going to include everything. Start setting aside a little money each week or whenever you get paid. That way you got cash to pay for it. And if you don't spend as much on your groceries, like let's say you budget $300 a month on groceries and you have $25 left over, maybe take that $25 from that grocery budget, put it towards Christmas Savings Club, something like that. Number 4, think of, this is my last tip, think of all the fun and free ways that you can celebrate. And some of them would involve gas, like going to look at Christmas lights, but you can walk around your neighborhood maybe and look at them. I always love watching Christmas movies. There's a lot of free Christmas activities. You could even start stocking up now for Christmas foods if you want, and start thinking about foods and things that you want to prepare now. But there's all sorts of free things you can do. You can go volunteer, you can work at a food bank, You can go work in a soup kitchen on Christmas. I mean, I love having people over to play games. You know, my daughter and I lately, we've been watching all sorts of 90s movies. We just watched Notting Hill. I know I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. It is with Julia Roberts and Notting Hill. I can't remember how to say it, but you know what movie I'm probably talking about. It was made in 99. Love it. But we've been watching movies from the 90s lately. And guess what? It's movies I already have at the house. Doesn't cost us a cent except for electricity and all that, because I've already got they're actually VHS tapes, if you can believe it. So think about all the free and fun things you can do where you don't have to spend a lot of money. And like always, you can always give and donate to your favorite cause. So let me know what you guys think. Are you already starting to prepare for the holidays? Please name some tips and tricks below. That's all I have to say for now. I love you, I appreciate you, and I sure hope you come back for tomorrow morning's video. Bye-bye.